Hello and welcome to the sales portion of this video extravaganza on this Sunday afternoon. I have so many bows that are just laying around, and I was looking at this one that has drawn a lot of interest. It is a 50-inch tip-to-tip hard maple bow. I made it from a sugar maple, nice and thin, kind of a paddly bow shape. Highly decorated. Same bow that you saw in that other video. You can see the tillering. I'm not going to pull it back without an arrow. This bow, if you were to purchase it, needs to be rebroken in because it's been sitting for about a year, not really being used. Breaking in a bow, a self bow, is an important process. That the first step is to brace it, to string it. This is slightly lower than would be a full brace just because it needs to be broken in, so I'm a little gentle with it. Not necessarily a beginner's bow. If you are a person who possesses finesse, and not the person that operates the hammer, you know, to unlock your house, then this is probably the bow for you. If you need a more rugged one with a full draw, not so much. I'm not going to give a specific draw length on this. I'm really pushing the notion that if you're familiar with wooden bows, you can have kind of a feeling of how far to push them before they break. This thing will give you better than 40 pounds at its draw length, pulling it back to a certain weight rather than the inches. However, you can get an anchor draw with this if you modify it, and I'll show you in a bit. $125, shipping included within the continental US. I wish that I had a point on this arrow. It's a nice arrow. Put a trade point or a stone-tipped arrow on it. This would be, say, a representative arrow as far as length. It has sinew fletching on it. There is sinew at the front, so you're not going to tear up your hand shooting it off your hand. Sinew back here. Spiral wrap of sinew. Then it's been painted in a crest, which complements the bow. Again, there's no point on it, but you could easily put a stone point on this or a trade point. Extra $15, $125, an extra $15 if you want the arrow too. If you would like a sinew bowstring to go with it, we'll tack on another $35. Now, I use leg tendons and not back straps, so it's more of a process to make a sinew string out of leg tendons. So $35 when you can consider the time and the materials is pretty reasonable. $125, $15, $35 for a sinew bowstring, free shipping. If you're not in the continental US, we can navigate the costs. For example, if you live in Finland, go to FedEx, because FedEx is cheaper than UPS and you can ship international. FedEx International. Package between 1 and 2 pounds. The dimensions would be 51 inches by 2 by 2, so rectangle. And we can figure it out from there. Of course, I would check it out too. And just so you see how it works, with an anchor, see here, drawing down. An anchored shot, you don't need to have like this to have an anchor. You can bend your elbow and then pull it back. So that was an anchored shot, and it did go beyond 40 pounds when I released it. It's fast. Hopefully you can see it in the video. $125 free shipping, arrow an extra $15 to apply your trade point or stone-tipped arrow. $35 for a sinew bowstring. Thank you very much. It's a gorgeous bow. It's a fast little bow, and you know, even if you wanted to hunt with a little tiny monster like this, it's doable because it would be legal in almost every state for deer. Rabbits and small game, easy. For a rabbit, I would use a longer arrow. A little, you know, easier to like get a bead on the critter. The bargain of the day. One bow. Have a great day, and thank you for watching.